Here's lesson 39 of 45 at me being 45 years young. If you don't have what you want in life, it's because you've been programmed to work backwards. Resequence your life by the be, do, have model. Let me explain what this means. Most everybody out there is working backwards. They work from what I call the have, do, be model. And by the way, I used to work this same exact model. That's why I'm so confident in sharing this with you. The have, do, be model is this. If I have or had something, then I could do something. And then I could be something. An example would be if I have or had the money, then I could hire somebody to train me, a personal trainer. Or I could hire a coach to design a nutrition plan for me. Or I could invest in a meal prep company. Or I could hire a business assistant. Or I could do something to grow my life, to change my life, if I have or had the money. As I'm saying this, do you hear this in your own self-talk? Have you ever said this before? If I had blankety blank, then I'd go do something different. That's what have, do, be is. If I had, then I could do. I could do something to create change in my life. Then I could be successful, be healthy, be fit, be trim, be happy, or whatever it is you want to be. That is a broken strategy. And I don't even have to prove that. Just look at your own life. There's a high probability that you're working from this place. And this lesson is something I learned over many, many years. And I've worked with a lot of people through their transformation, and I can't even tell you how many people aren't even willing to do something different to create different outcomes in their life. And I'll save that for another lesson entirely. The way you want to start working is from the be, do, have sequence. Be, do, have is how and who do you have to be to do the things that you choose to do to have the success that you want. A great example would be working out. Let's say you want to get in shape. The biggest mistake people make when they start an exercise routine is that they're waiting for the motivation first. They say, once I have the motivation to work out, then I'll go do it. But because I don't have the motivation, I'm not going to do it. This is where be comes into play. The way you must be first, which is a characteristic way of being, is you must be committed. Because you know this. If you've ever worked out before, you just don't feel like doing it. You don't want to do it. You don't have the motivation. But you know what? You get committed and you start moving, you start working out. And in week number 3 or so, your pants start fitting looser. You're looking in the mirror and you're like, woo, dang, man, I'm getting some results here. Then what happens as a byproduct of staying committed, you're producing consistency in your doing. Now you're achieving results. Now you're being motivated. And because you're being motivated, that fuels the entire process for you to continue doing what you need to do to have the body that you want. So it's obvious that most people, probably including you, have been working backwards. The lesson here is put your attention to who you're being first over what you have to have first. Everything starts on the inside of who you're being. Hence, transform your life from the inside out.